Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel of GiveMock. I hope you all are doing good. So guys, we want to wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year. I hope you all are preparing hard and you must have taken resolution to clear some exam in this year 2021. Okay, so I hope you all get success in this year. Okay, so guys, in this video we have come up with the financial awareness, most important MCQs. Okay, there will be 34 questions and that will be based on December's financial awareness. Okay, so guys, without wasting time, just let's get started with the first question. So guys, the first question of this video is, recently Reserve Bank of India has proposed to increase in the limit for contactless card transactions from rupees 2000 to rupees dash. So guys, earlier the transaction limit which was set by the Reserve Bank of India, it was 2000 for the contactless card. Alright, without contacting card through the POS machines, you could have transacted 2000 rupees. But now RBI has proposed to increase that limit. So what is that? So you can go through the options here. I'll tell you the correct answer. So the correct answer to this question is option C, that is 5000. So RBI is thinking of increasing the limit from rupees 2000 to 5000. Alright. So moving on to the question number 2, Atmanirbhar Women scheme has been launched by which of the following bank? So you can go through the options here. Option A is State Bank of India, option B is Indian Bank, option C is Punjab National Bank, and option D is Bank of Baroda. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option D, that is Bank of Baroda. Under the scheme, what they will do is they'll offer gold loans to women at a 0.50% concession in interest rate. So whatever the general interest rate is, they'll charge the 50% concession, 0.50% concession in fact, to the women. Okay, moving to the question number 3, the National Council of Applied Economic Research, NCAER, has forecasted that GDP will contract by dash percent in FY21. So NCAER is one of the reputed organization in India in respect of the economic research. So they have come up with the GDP forecast. Okay, so you can go through the options here. I'll tell you the correct answer. The correct answer to this question is option A, that is 7.3. So they have predicted that the Indian GDP will contract by 7.3% in financial year 2021. Okay, so moving to the question number 4. Recently, Reserve Bank of India relaxed eligibility norms for its regulatory sandbox initiative. It has reduced requirements from rupees 25 lakh rupees to rupees how much? So you can go through the options here. Option A is 15 lakhs, option B is 10 lakhs, and option C is 20 lakhs, and option D is no change. Okay, so the correct answer to this question is option B, that is 10 lakhs. So as you can see here, regulatory sandbox usually refers to a system of live testing new products or services in a controlled environment. It has modified the enabling framework, reducing the net worth requirement to 10 lakhs from rupees 25 lakh a year. So जो भी companies हैं या organization है, if they want to do the live testing of their new product, fintech product kind of thing, तो वो क्या कर सकते हैं, वो अभी जो नेटवर्थ रिक्वायरमेंट था उनका वो 25 लाख से घटा कर 10 लाख कर दिया है आरबीआई ने, ताकि बहुत ज़्यादा मतलब ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इनोवेशन हो सके इन रिस्पेक्ट ऑफ द फिनटेक प्रोडक्ट्स. ओके, और पहले जो पार्टनरशिप फॉर्म्स अलाउड नहीं थे, पार्टनरशिप फॉर्म्स एंड लिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी फॉर्म्स, दे आर ऑल्सो अलाउड टू पार्टिसिपेट इन द रेगुलेटरी सैंडबॉक्स एज पर द न्यू guidelines. Okay, so this question is very, very important, guys, so you can just mark it down. All right, moving to the question number 5. CRISIL has revised India's GDP. So according to CRISIL, India's GDP will contract by how much percent in FY21? So you can go through the options here. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option D, 7.7%. Guys, there are number of organizations which predicts the GDP numbers, so you need to remember the numbers correctly. Okay, so which organization has given the correct given the what forecasting some companies has done. So you need to be clear with the numbers. Don't get confused with the numbers in exam, because there are so many numbers to mug up. So just clear them, and you can revise it, give mock tests so that you could remember the numbers correctly. Okay, the GDP numbers. All right. So guys, moving to the question number 6. Which of the following department has been formed by SEBI to exclusively deal with cases of fraud diversion of funds, bank loans, and resourced by company promoters. So you can go through the options here, guys. This question is also important from the SEBI examination point of view. Go through the options here. Option A is Enforcement and Investigation Department. Option B is Corporate Finance Investigation Department. Option C is Financial Services Investigation Department, and option D is Financial Investigation and Enforcement Department. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option B, that is Corporate Finance Investigation Department. Okay, this department has been formed by SEBI recently, okay, to exclusively deal with cases of fraud, diversion of funds, and bank loans. All right. Let's go to the question number 7. Reserve Bank of India is going to establish automated banknote processing center in which of the following city of India? So you can go through the options here. Option A is New Delhi, option B is Nasik, option C is Mysore, and option D is Jaipur. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option D, that is Jaipur. They're going to set up ABPC in Jaipur. Okay. Let's move on to the question number 8. Which of the following organization has signed $1 billion loan agreement with Government of India in order to create durable rural infrastructure assets relating to natural resource management? All right. So you can go through the options here. Options are Asian Development Bank, option B is World Bank, option C is New Development Bank, and option D is International Finance Corporation. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option C, that is New Development Bank. Okay. Moving on to the question number 9. In a supplement to Asian Development Outlook released by Asian Development Bank, it has lowered India's GDP contraction for FY21 from earlier 9% to how much percentage? So guys, ADB has revised their earlier forecast or whatever the predictions were. So in respect of the India's GDP, they had earlier predicted 9%. So now they have revised through their Asian Development Outlook supplement publication. All right. So you can go through the options here. Option A is 7%, option B is 7.5%, option C is 8.5%, and option D is 8%. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option D, that is 8%. So from 9%, they have revised it to 8%. Okay. So moving to the question number 10. Government has signed $300 million loan agreement with ADB to improve rural power distribution network in which of the following state? So you can go through the options here. Option A is Karnataka, option B is Uttar Pradesh, option C is Bihar, option D is Assam. All right. So the correct answer to this question is option B, that is Uttar Pradesh. Okay. So guys, let's move on to the question number 11. Recently, Multi-Commodity Exchange, that is MCX, which has got approval from SEBI to launch future trading in which of the following commodity? Okay. So you can go through the options here. Option A is natural rubber, option B is cotton, option C is soybean oil, and option D is cocoa. So the correct answer to this question is option A, that is natural rubber. So MCX has got approval from SEBI to launch future trading in natural rubber. Okay. So moving on to question number 12. The World Bank and the Government of India inked a pact for USD project to build safe and green national highway corridors in Rajasthan, Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and Andhra Pradesh. So you need to tell the number, how much amount they have inked the pact for. All right. So the answers are: option A is 200 million, option B is 300 million, option C is 400 million, and option D is 500 million. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option D, that is 500 million. All right. So moving to the question number 13. Which of the following insurance company has launched Got You Covered campaign, which aims at encouraging people to acknowledge the efforts of frontline healthcare workers against COVID-19? So कौन सी इंश्योरेंस कंपनी ने ऐसा एक गॉट यू कवर्ड कैंपेन लॉन्च किया है? गाइज यू नीड टू गो थ्रू द ऑप्शंस. ऑप्शन ए इज ICICI Lombard, ऑप्शन बी इज मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, ऑप्शन सी इज भारती एक्सा लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, एंड ऑप्शन डी इज बजाज Allianz. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option C, that is Bharti Exa Life Insurance. Okay. Moving on to the question number 14. Which of the following organization has acquired 8.99% stake in Paisa Digital, which is a deposit taking NBFC? So options are: option A is IDFC First Bank, option B is SBI Life, option C is Federal Bank, and option D is Axis Bank. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option B, that is SBI Life. Okay. Moving on to the question number 15. Name the campaign under which ICICI Bank will provide banking solution and value-added services to foreign companies planning to set up business in India. All right. So you can go through the options. Option A is Atmanirbhar Bharat. Option B is Invest India. Option C is I for Invest, and option D is Infinite India. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option D, that is Infinite India. Okay. Moving on to the question number 16. Recently, Indian Army has signed the MOU with which of the following bank for military salary package? So guys, the correct answer to this question is option C, that is Bank of Baroda. All right. Moving on to question number 17. Recently, RBI released draft circular on declaration of dividend. So according to draft circular, what should be capital to risk weighted ratio for deposit taking NBFC in order to be eligible for declaration of dividend? So guys, very important question. It might be asked in the examination also. So you need to be clear on that. So guys, the options are: option A is 12%, option B is 15%, option C is 10%, and option D is 13%. Okay. So the correct answer to this question is option B, that is 15%. So guys, CRAR for in case if an NBFC, deposit taking NBFC, wants to declare dividend, so CRAR must be 15%. If it is below 15%, then that NBFC will not be able to declare dividend. Okay. So this is in case of deposit taking NBFC, and in case of systematically important non-deposit taking NBFC, the same is applicable. That it should be their CRAR should be 15% and above. Okay. And in case for declaring dividend, there is another condition, that their net NPO ratio is should be less than 6%. Okay. If it is more than 6%, then also they won't be able to declare the dividend. Okay. So the net NPA ratio of less than 6% in each of the last 3 years. Okay. And that is the criteria by RBI. All right. Actually, it is a the RBI has released the draft circular, so it might come as a rule also. Okay. So guys, moving on to the question number 18. Name the facility which has been launched by Canara Bank to enable its internet banking users to handle forex transaction hassle free. So you can go through the options here. Option A is Scan eForex, option B is Scan Bank eFX, option C is FX for you, and option D is Forex EBN. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option C, that is FX for you. That is the correct answer. Moving on to the question number 19. The United States International Development Finance Corporation, DFC, has announced to invest $USD in equity for the NIF to support the development of critical infra projects in the wake of COVID-19. So guys, you can go through the options here. Option A is $54 million, option B is $60 million, option C is $80 million, and option D is $64 million. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option A, that is $54 million. Moving on to the question number 20. Axis Bank has partnered with which of the following financial services company / payment platform to launch Axis Bank Rupee Fee business credit card for MSME businesses? So guys, the correct answer to this question is option B, that is Visa. Okay. Moving on to question number 21. Which of the following asset management company has launched India's first diversified REIT mutual fund? So you can go through the options here. Option A is Birla Sun Life Asset, option B is HDFC Asset, option C is UTI Asset, and option D is Kotak Mahindra Asset Management Company. So the correct answer to this question is option D, that is KMAMC, Kotak Mahindra Asset Management Company. Okay. Let's move on to the question number 22. Which of the following scheduled commercial bank has announced that it is collaborating with Google to issue FASTag? So the correct answer to this question is option C, that is ICICI Bank. Okay, they have partnered with the Google to issue FASTag. All right. Moving on to question number 23. Which of the following bank has launched a tech-based loan management solution, that is Lens, the lending solution, to speed up online loan processing and sanctioning of credit proposal? So you can go through the options here. Guys, the correct answer to this question is option C, that is PNB. They have launched this Lens, the lending solution platform. Okay. Moving to the question number 24. In its global economic outlook, Fitch Rating has revised the GDP growth rate for India. So according to the report, by what percent Indian economy will contract in FY 2021? So you can go through the options here, guys. Fitch Rating is a one of the reputed rating agency of the world. Okay. As you can see here, there are 4 options. Option A is 10.5%, option B is 10.1%, option C is 9.3%, and option D is 9.4%. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option D, that is 9.4%. okay. Moving on to question number 25, which of the following rating agency oblique organization has raised India's GDP growth projection for FY20 from -9% to -7.7%? So guys, you can go through the options here. I'll tell you the correct answer. The correct one is option B, that is S&P Global Ratings. They have raised the India's GDP growth projection. okay. So moving on to question number 26, State Bank of India in its Eco-RAP report has revised the GDP growth of India from -10.9% to dash in for FY 2021. So guys, you can go through the options here. The correct answer is option D, that is -7.4%. okay. Moving to the question number 27, according to the ICRA rating, India's GDP will contract by dash in the FY 21. So you can go through the options here. Options are option A is 7.9%, option B is 7.8%, option C is 7.2%, and option D is 9.6%. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option B, that is 7.8%. okay. Moving on to the question number 28, recently which of the following bank has launched digital lending platform to provide in principle approval of home, car and personal loans in 30 minutes and to offer online loan against fixed deposit? okay. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option D, that is Bank of Baroda. okay. Moving on to the question number 29, name the digital payment app launched by Indian Post Payment Bank. So you can go through the options here. Option A is DakPay, option B is Dakya M Banking, option C is PostPay, and option D is IndiPost. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option A, that is DakPay. okay. Moving on to the question number 30, Asian Development Bank has sanctioned combined sovereign and non-sovereign loan of dash USD for modernization of power distribution system in dash city. So guys, you need to choose the right option which will fit in the question. okay. Option A is $190 million and city is New Delhi. Option B is $250 million and city is Ahmedabad. Option C is $190 million, option is Bangalore, and option D is $250 million in Pune. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option C, that is $190 million Bangalore. okay. Moving on to the question number 31, according to the latest report from NPCI, which of the following payment bank has the lowest technical decline rate among all UPI remitter banks? So options are, option A is Paytm Payment Banks, option B is Fino Payment Bank, option C is India Post Payment Bank, and option D is Airtel Payment Bank. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option A, that is Paytm Payment Bank. Moving on to the question number 32, Government of India signed $132.8 million loan agreement with Asian Development Bank to strengthen power distribution sector of which of the following state? So guys, you can go through the options here. All are northeastern states. So option A is Assam, option B is Mizoram, option C is Meghalaya, and option D is Manipur. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option C, that is Meghalaya. And moving to the question number 33, Government of India signed dash USD loan agreement with ADB to boost West Bengal's digital platform for public finance reforms. So how much money has been taken as a loan from ADB? So option A is $75 million, $550 million, $100 million, and $140 million. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option B, that is $50 million. okay. Moving on to the last question of the video. So Union Cabinet approved the proposal of SEBI to sign bilateral MOU between SEBI and which of the following organization to strengthen cross-border cooperation in the area of securities regulation and facilitate mutual assistance. So guys, you can go through the options here. Options are the Authority des Marchands Financiers, Commission Nacional del Mercado de Valores, or Federal Financial Supervisory Authority BaFin, and option D is Commission de Surveillance de Sector Financier. So guys, the correct answer to this question is the last answer, Commission de Surveillance du Sector Financier, and the city is Luxembourg. okay. So guys, we have come to an end of the video. We really want to thank you for watching, and we are extremely sorry for delaying the video. We could not help it due to some extremely urgent assignments and office work. but we assure you that we will be coming with a strong content and you'll be very, very useful content for your upcoming examination, SEBI and RBI, all right, and all other examination. Okay, so just keep learning and keep sharing. If you're new to the video, just subscribe and hit the bell icon, all right, and keep sharing the video, all right, and share the piece of knowledge. So we just want to thank you and we wish you once again a very happy new year. Thank you.